Will there be some action in front of us? A couple of weak players in the blinds. Giving him a more of a weak passive colour. And we are gonna make that bet. There's a clue in the sizing, guys. It'll be a tough fold. And his free bets, he has had some free bets out of the blinds here. I think we're going to make a call and hope for the best. And we are ahead. Very nice indeed, very nice. Very good indeed. We've done it there, guys, we've done it there. Very skillful play. And we get the ace-king, we're getting momentum. This has really woken me up, guys. It's woken me from my slumber. The momentum is with us. We must open. And maybe he'll get the last of his chips in anyway. But no. And we have a guy with a big stack who is prone to calling, but he just folds, and 122k now. Even higher than that now. And we're just going to fold because Vinoro has a nice reshove stack. 10 out of 24. Exciting times here. Just did it. We did a nice thing. Felt very good. Had a lovely boost. We were sagging. I was falling asleep, and with this crown of thorns on, if I fell asleep or collapsed, what a way to die, guys, if I wore a crown of thorns and God deemed me a false prophet and killed me. Well, that would certainly show me, guys, wouldn't it? That would show me. I'd know then, and when I meet God at the gates, he'd say, why were you doing that thing with the crown of thorns? It was always going to end in tears. And I'll tell him I just wanted to fit in, I just wanted to belong, and I thought if I was Jesus I'd fit in, but it didn't work. Not good to do that, guys. You can see my hands are still, after I've finished, they're still doing it a little bit. Oh. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get some people busted. And make the fold. 34 big blinds now, and under the gun limp, a very weak table here. Let's look at the weakness. Weak, 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 weak. And two stronger players. What more could we ask for? And they say that poker's dead. How wrong can they be? And a very fair battle here. And where's the heart? No heart. And Vinoro has doubled up there. I would have liked the Gangroli's. Gangroli is so bad. No problem with Gangroli having chips. And Vinoro being out, but wasn't to be. Oh, have you got the eye of the tiger? I know I have. Need to just conjure energy. bringing energy like a rope into my body. The Queen's Hold, and Grangoli is having a tough time. But must remember that you've got a good stack, my friend. Don't throw it away. Don't do it. And there it is. We can't do a thing about it. Hot diggity damn. And this Gangroli creature is someone who would be opening against, blind against the blind, and expecting a flap. And looking at his stats there, he will be pretty honest about folding if he misses. So it would be a lovely situation. And has anyone got the Jack 10? I hope that someone does. Maybe the guy with the most chips. Some very small bets here, so no one has the Jack 10. They're all... Whoa there, maybe. Whoa, mister. Came out of nowhere. Must have liked his hand. Must have... Could well have had the Jack 10. Gang, but then at the same time being a bit tilted. Overall, got it back. 10 out of 21. We get to those last two tables. That's the dream. Get to the last tables and make our mark. Stay awake. And there's an ace on the river, and how quickly it turns. That's the magic of poker. How quickly it turns. Didn't even need the ace, it turns out. 3-2 suited. No good, sir. And again, we can't open here because of Vinoro. Snooker has been pretty solid, not overly aggressive. Give him credit, guys. Give him credit. He deserves the credit. Don't do nothing stupid, guys. Don't do nothing stupid. He deserves the credit. He likes snooker, and I like snooker. I'm a big fan of James Wassenaar, who made a couple of semi-finals. And I used to have a lovely book that had all the winners of the snooker, and James Wassenaar, it turned out, had won a couple of ranking tournaments. Just they were very small. You're guessing trips. Guess trips. He's bothered. Maybe he had 2 pair, and that's why he's so bothered. Don't ever fall into the land of the guess. The guessing game. Don't fall for it. And very arable, attritional board. He's like, I had an ace. Oh, he had an ace. I had an ace. Not even 2 pairs, is that what he's trying to say? I had an ace, not enough for sure. Okay, hang on a minute. Whoa, what's happening here? Pocket 6s, but at the same time, a 3x from a 35-8, indicating a strong hand. He's a little bit upset, but even so, it's not enough to go on. Five-3 offsuit. We can't do that. We've had a bit of momentum, but now momentum is shifting away 28 big blinds though. 12 out of 21. Can make the dreams come true. My own dreams, my selfish dreams come true. Let's make it come true. Make it rain the money. And what's the money rain? Not coins though. Make it notes. Coins could hurt. And Grangoli saying he had 2 pair. He finally got that information out of him. It took a lot of prodding to find it out. Not necessarily telling the truth though, is he? I think it's straight. Still think it's straight. The ace-2 suited, a very pretty hand. We have an under the gun min raise from Grangoli. Grangoli. Holy moly, Grangoli. And so we are looking to complete here. Perfect hand to complete. We don't connect. So we just check. And this dude just puts 10.75 out there. We make the fold. You get it. It's too late. Too late for me. And you go ahead. And he says Jack, Jack. Under the gun min raise Jack, Jack. So an ace would have been lovely. And we'll play the game. We'll give him the trophy back. We're playing the game. We're networking, guys. Who says you can't make friends at the table? Always be friendly to the weaker players and mean to the regs. Hurt the regs. Hurt their eyes. Poke their eyes with little sticks. But be nice to the fishies. And then eventually we'll have all the little fishies and none of the nasty regs at the table. Just need a breakthrough character. Who could that be? Can't think. And I feel a bit like a kind of funky Jesus. Put the hat on at an angle. Why not? He's a flexible man, Jesus, and so I am him now. So, and again, don't like this situation. Maybe still open though. I think we do open here. Do make an open, guys. The fingers have opened. Has been confirmed. And that has got all the way from the mouth to the brain to the fingers. And obviously don't want no naughty bets here. He folds. No jam, please. Flat, call me. Just we can bet quite small here. Hope he doesn't jam. It does fold, guys. We get it through. We get it through. And don't. It's even smaller than the initial bet, but that's the confidence of that small bet there. We get it through. We're gonna be a 2-time champion, 2 days in a row. No one's ever done it. The first in history. 10 out of 20. There's just 19 people between me and my dream. 2-time champion. 2-time. going to open here. We haven't. Looks a bit like we should be satisfied with what we want, and we've got a real hand here, and that is how it comes across. If we look at our stats here, 46 hands and 17-13, you know, that's on the tighter side, and therefore we have to utilize our image. They can't see me, and if they saw me, then I'd probably get less credit for having that kind of an image. I'm not sure why, guys. Don't know why. Makes me dizzy. The 10 is good, and Granoli beats Vinoa, and that is the perfect combination. And I'm just going to positive reinforce. Nope, he's still there. And if you look, what's going on here? Can we? Yeah, we can throw stuff. I'm not going to throw it now because it's a weird time to throw it. So I'm making a raise. We've got to scope these people. Granoli, we do have a note on Granoli. Why are you saying we don't? The Alex one is the guy that can have stuff here. We're just going to check. That's a nice turn for us. We turn some equity, and he bets. Quite a tight player from what I remember. Just gonna call here. Lots of outs. We do miss. And I think that we shouldn't bluff here. And yeah, I think he's kind of trying to induce a bluff. It's all pretty thin. I'm sure we wouldn't be happy about it. But it's okay, guys. We're 18. 12 out of 18 here. 17 away. 17 people standing in my way. We're going to take them out. Let's scope this table for all it's worth. I'm going to show you how to scope, guys. If you've ever seen scoping, here we go. Here we go, guys, and we just 3.2, very quick, always 4, and then very quick stuff, 62, and then we have a glance over it, see if they've done anything. Hasn't, so it just goes light green, not good, but we're not fully sure. That's what that means. Not fully sure of the details yet. Flandy, there's a couple of sit-outs here, but it's good to do them in order. 1.5, 21, plus 2.3, 72. What is that telling us there? He's in profit. He's in the profit zone. Not great stats there. Maybe go green for this. Not convinced about him. And big stack here, and I think we have to make the call. And that's a pretty good flop for us. So we're going to be check calling this flop while scoping Oliver Platt. Oliver Platt does make the move. So we make the call here. Oliver Platt here. Oh. Oh. I think we've got to go for this, guys. I think we have to. Got that big stack. He's going to be trying to bluff a decent amount. We get it through here. We show him what we've got. There you go, Oliver Platt. Oliver Platt, eat my egg, Oliver. Have you eaten my egg? And it could be sperm, we don't know for sure. We haven't had a scientist check it out yet. Yes! Yes, guys, yes! That was a ballsy move, guys. You've got to admit that. Tempting just to say, okay, you got it. But no, we didn't. We got him good. Oliver Platt, big stack here, so just give him green. Definitely likes to try and bully people, not allowing that to happen. So now we've got a decent big blind in Sunny Beam. And I feel like we're going to do something unorthodox, and we're just gonna limp the button and see how Sunny Beam reacts. This guy reacts. He's reacted with a re-raise, and over 70 hands he's never re-raised. This isn't a re-raise, I guess, because I did limp. So that's true. But I think that we're giving him credit. Give that man some credit. Well played if you bluff him. Saved us some money, I guess, unless what we did induced that behaviour. Alright, golf is fun. Not a good player there. 37-3. Alexander 17-11. 600 hands. Very tight. Very tight. Maybe not that good. Can't be that good to be that tight. Shark scope locked. We're just going to go light blue there. It doesn't really pose much of a threat. So if we look at the table now, we've done the scoping. Done that scoping, guys. Always work at the scope. We look at the table. We have a weak passive player. We have a good player. An unknown weak player. Weak player. Weak player. Weak player. Tight player. And weak player. So only this guy is going to be playing on the level of Raven Jetburn. He's the only one. And I'm not even sure that he can. That's how serious it's got. And Oliver Platt, stay away from me. Pick on the others, because you can beat them. You can't beat me. You can beat the others. That's what you're doing. We are going to open here. We can get owned a bit because of the fact that the blinds are sitting out. It looks very steely. But we've got a tight image. Maybe not so much on this table. Grangolia's not having it. And this is the wrong flop for us. So we had a try. And I think that, was it 9 out of 16 now? Getting close. We can taste it. We can taste the two-time champion, the back-to-back, 2 days in a row winner of this tournament. Oh, that must make me some kind of, has to be a record. We turn a pair. So we're going to give it some thought, because that might deter them from thinking that we haven't got anything. Who will do it? Who will reach out and take this? He doesn't have a habit of betting that much on the turns. He does bet this time. Make the fold. That's a bad card if I was still in. Interesting card. There's a bit of bet here. Half is stacked on a river bet. That's definitely going to feel strong. Very strong action. distraction. And Sunnybeam would like him to lose because he is the next best player at the table after Raven Jetburn. And we want him out of there. Look at this tiny little bet and it gets through. Tiny little bet. Tempting to open this. And I think we will open this. A little bit out of the realm, but just sort of how we might want to add in to our range here in a good situation. And the big blind should be tight. We get the call. And I don't think we need to bet here. We can just check. Turn some additional outs, as well as having probably the best hand. Just check. A lovely river. And now we can try and bluff. And what we're doing is making it look like we're bluffing and hoping that any pair calls, pocket sixes for instance. But he doesn't have anything, and I don't think we're gonna. I think any pair might call there, but everything else is folding anyway. So why not make it a bit bigger and just try and make it look like I'm trying to get a fold. So that's what I was thinking there. That's a lovely addition to our stack. 140k, 9 out of 14. This is happening fast. Am I ready for another final table? Am I ready to win and make history? Yes, I am, guys. I am ready for that, and I'm looking forward to it happening very soon indeed. And 3x from Granolia, or whatever his name is, Gangrel, and we're just folding. Made it too rich for my blood, sir. Make it smaller next time, you'll get me to call. Okay. This guy is a notoriously tight player. And what's he doing on this table? How is he playing? Playing a lot more aggressively on this table. Gonna make a free bet here. Hope he just folds. We flop pretty good. Gonna bet. Don't like that call at all. So now we're starting to really question this. This isn't feeling good now. Slow this down, guys. Let's slow down. Whoa there. What is this? Oh, guys. Oh. Hate to see a bluff there. Oh. A setback, guys, but we're not going to let it get us down. We're going to use it to pump us up instead. We're pumping up. We're going upwards. And we're still alive. We've got 20 big blinds. The world isn't that bad. We're just 11 out of 14. We're still alive, though, and I think the free bet and then the C bet is probably enough. I mean, he's quite a tight player. We kind of went for that move. It didn't work out. That's what happens sometimes, but you just got to try. And I think we have another player leaving us in Grangoli. Yeah, 300k. I'm happy for him to have chips here. And pocket queens. We kept positive, guys, and when you keep positive, and a fish that never plays min raises like this. I think we got to re-raise and get this in. has to have a strong hand. He barely ever does this. And we've got him dominated. We just need to hold here. That's a great thing happening here. Great stuff. Great Scots. Raven Jet Burner's doing this. He's coolering the fish. Lovely situation. Very good. Just savouring that. 200k, guys. We've reached a new peak. 202k. A new high water mark. 6 out of 13. We stayed positive and then making it happen. Power, positive energy, really being illustrated at this table today by Raven Jet Burn. And these surges of adrenaline, they really help keep me going. I really want to just get on that final table and get winning. And will we see golf? He's probably not. He's got that through them, thinking that he might just be tilting his tits off. I think we can open here, guys. We're stepping out of line. Will they slap us back in? And this isn't good. We don't like the cool. And Alex will come on too. We do flop second pair here. Try and get some value. Try and get the folds, really. I like the folds. And we get re-raised here, so he flats an EP open and now re-raises. Doesn't have, you see, keeps feeling like he's been aggressive against me, but he doesn't have very aggressive stats at all. So I have to be inclined to believe him and just fold here. Don't like that. If he shows me something, shows me a bluff. He showed me ace jack. Okay, guys, you see what I'm saying? And that showing me that ace jack has only confirmed that I made a good fold. I made a good bet in a way, because had he not had ace jack, I think I would have just taken that pot down. And it makes sense. He calls an EP open with ace jack offsuit. It makes perfect sense. And we fold here. 7 out of 13. What a roller coaster! Absolute roller coaster, guys. Bloody roller coaster. That's life for you, isn't it? Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster, you gotta ride it. Alright, come on. Life is a roller coaster, you gotta ride it. Yeah, alright. Just feeling the funk there, feeling the groove. Ronan Keating, 1998. Good times. At Firewall. It's very late. When it gets late, I go a little bit funny, a little bit mad. Sure, it's okay though. Look at these two, absolutely sparring away. Look at them go. Why don't you just get your willies out and measure them and have done with it? Must be, really, must be 12-handed now, surely. No, still 13-handed. Okay. Are gonna open here. Please don't slap us back in our places like you've been doing. Just flats. We do flop top pair here. Quite a wet board, so probably got to get some value and protect our equity. Protect equity. And the sitting out person has gone. Goodbye, sitting out person. Another man, good man, is gone. And Raven Jetburn, he survives and he prospers. And look, there's a new player, Reds Mahai. Mahai. Reds Mahai. Reds Mahai. Hardy. Hardy. Ah. 6, 16, 11 plus 5k. 6, 16 games, 11 plus 5k. Why have I put a J in the K like a joke? 5 jokes. And ability 78. So this guy is not a man to tangle with. I think he's probably aggressive. But we're gonna give him purple. Feeling generous. So another good player at the table. So there's definitely at least 3. There's a couple of unknowns there. And make the fold. 36 big blinds, plenty of big blinds. 6 out of 12. Go for the back-to-back championship of the world. I feel like the new Jordan. Not, you know, Michael Jordan, not Jordan. Figure Andre though. 6, 9 of hearts. Looks so pretty at this time of night, doesn't it? Really looks a treat. Tired there, and so he's opening a lot, so we would have definitely called and we've been happy about that. Alexander really upping his game. Alexander, you're upping it, and if you're out there, I'm impressed. Oh! And if you think back to that hand of Alexander where we 3-bet and then it was tempting to jam and put it all on the line and we didn't. Now look at us. A respectable stack. The envy of our families. And I think I would take this one off and I wouldn't open the button. I opened that King 9 of hearts. And that was the last time round, the last orbit. So, folding anyway. But that makes it easier. Oh, 5-2 off was hardly worth dragging my body towards the screen for. Why are you wasting my time? A couple of dangerous players. And what's his shark scope like, this red guy, Red Mahai? 24, 17, 6. Pretty good. Respect. And means we're not opening here because he's pretty good. Going to be defending and re-raising and making life difficult. And we don't want that at this time of night. We want to just fold and avoid that. We are a respectable person, and we will behave in a dignified manner at the table and try to win, but just do it with some style and panache. Limp there, we're a limpy player, and he's being ISO'd quite large from Golf is Fun. If you remember, these two have quite a fierce dynamic at this table. Is it going to go in, or has that looked? Yes, there we go. He looked a bit like a big raise, like he didn't want the call. He just needs a 10, and he hasn't got it. We're happy about that. And Golf is Fun reserved all his venom for Gangroli, and it was fatal error there. Fatal mistake. And it's hand for hand play here, so that's 10-handed. 9 players from me and my destiny. And the 5 is hit. The 5 alive. I think that this guy is good enough to exploit us if we try and bet out, looking a bit like what we have. We have to call here, call once and see. Expecting Gangroli to fold, there we go. He doesn't bet a lot on the turn, much lower turn bet. Expecting a turn bet here, a turn check a lot of the time. And so when he does bet, I think that we can now fold. 9 out of 10. Still makes us sad, but I don't think he can expect that to be a great bluff card. Getting to that situation now. Really like to make that final table. Love to try and chip up a little bit, exploit this bubble. Hard to do when you're one of the people to be exploited. We are the prey, and the Red Mahai and the Gangaral, they're the predators of this jungle. They're the predators, not us. We can only predator another whenever it isn't a predator. Will he take it down? There's a big pot brewing, and he has the straight. The Jack 10. And that can't be bad news. A bad player having chips. It cannot be bad. And Red Mahai, oh, he'll find a way to get them back. Don't you worry about that. Don't worry about him. Don't be feeling sorry for him. He'll be fine. With his 500k chips. A will to win. Hi there. Just want to win back-to-backs. We want a piece of history. Let us have it, please. Let us have it. What is happening on this other table must be incredible. Let's have a look. What are you doing on this table? Oh, it's just over. It just happened. Just whatever it was, it's over. And we can't really open here. These two tough players blocking our path. Who is going on here? What are they about? And I think that Joey could be good here. Him not. third eye could be good. There's a bit of a tougher, I think that's a tougher table. Slightly disappointing. The cream does rise to the top. It's always nice to have as few eggs as possible on the final table. I think we could end up with 5 of them. Reggae players. Maybe 6, and that would be a shame. Maybe only 3 fishies. 5 including me with the other one. We make the fold. Stay connected. Stay zoned into this. While we're waiting, we might just scope the other 2 people on the other table we haven't seen in the tournament yet. And then we have a clear picture of what's going on. It's 3 players. And what's going on here? Ace Jack against Queen 7. Queen 7 gets it. And Alex under 29 is doing well. And this is a good situation. Very standard rejam. And he limps in. Still just jamming, I think. Quite big, but you just never know. I think you can get cool by worse here. Nice to just chip up a bit as well. Maybe it would be better to do a smaller re-raise, but it makes it very hard. Goes flop. And we've got Joey's knowledge is going to be tested here. What is he? Very good by the looks of that. 2k. 11. Plus 17, very consistent graph. Everyone will be proud of that. Good graph. My third eye. I've heard of this guy, which is a bad sign. He went up and now he's going down. When it got tougher, he started going down. He's got deficiencies. He's not a perfect specimen. The average by 83. So he's good too. So let's hope Poker Wolf isn't good, because that is 3 solid players there. Not what we wanted to see. That means there's 5 in total still in the tournament, and me makes 6. 6 of the 10. Not a good ratio. We should get a weaker table than this on average in these tournaments. Hand for hand play. So more of attrition. No one wants to be the one to make that mistake. Someone has to do it, or we'll be here forever. And now it's a break.